Now it happened, as they went, that he entered a certain village, and a certain woman named Martha welcomed him into her house. And she had a sister called Mary, who also sat at Jesus' feet and heard his word. But Martha was distracted with much serving, and she approached him and said, "Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me to serve alone? Therefore, tell her to help me." And Jesus answered and said to her, "Martha, Martha, you are worried and troubled about many things, but one thing is needed, and Mary has chosen that good part, which will not be taken away from her." This episode in Jesus' life and in these two sisters' life is so current that I believe there has never been as current as today, because we are in the age of anxiety. We are living in anxiety itself. The world today seems to be organized around anxiety, because people are more anxious than ever. Actually, Brazil is the most anxious country in the world, and I believe this has to do with looking at the lives of others. Because when you look at the lives of others, the tendency is to desire, to crave for what others have, and to ask, "Why don't I have that?" Then anxiety comes. "No, I must have this. My friend is in university and I need to be there as well. My colleague bought a new car or changed to a new car, I need to do the same. My friend got married, I need to get married as well." The person keeps on looking at the lives of others, and anxiety is generated within to solve their problems or to give one step forward as they saw someone else giving too. Then the stumbling, worries happen. We see here, for instance, in the story of Martha and Mary, Martha was distracted with much serving. To be distracted means, in this context, to be divided. And you know what it means to be divided. When we divide ourselves, we become weak. When you divide strength, you become weak. When you build strength, you become strong. That's why the power of focus is unmatched. When you want to realize something, you must focus on it. You need to put all your strength and commitment, energy, skills on that you want to realize. And only like this, any endeavor, especially great endeavors, great conquests, were only reached because of focus. Everything was left behind and they focused on that conquest. But when the person is distracted, they divide a little here and then a little there, and then they are divided and become weak. Is what happened to Martha. Distracted with much serving, as the owner of the house, you can imagine, I have Jesus in my home. I cannot do bad. I need to present food to him. What he will say after leaving here, that he ate a terrible food? No, I need to cook nice food. I need to sweep the room. I need to fix, tidy up things here. He will think that I am messy, always worried with appearances, worried with what others will say or think, and missing out the main part. When Jesus said to Martha, "Your sister chose the good part," what did he mean? He meant that she was worried with what was not important. I'm not here to badmouth or to speak good about your food or to observe how good you are taking care of your home. And you need to weigh what is more important. What is more important? Mary understood that the most important was to hear me. The most important is to sit down here and to listen to me. And you think that the most important is to serve me, to place the food, to tidy up the house. Martha, you are anxious, worried, with much things, and one thing is needed. And Jesus now is speaking to many Marthas who are listening to us. Pay attention, Martha. Pay attention, you who are anxious. Your heart is racing, you can't sleep. You are divided, distracted with many things. Times you want to do this, at other times you want to restart what you stopped. You want to know how so-and-so's life is, and then you see a news, and then you see a notification on your mobile phone. You are all over the place with many things, concerned with so many things. You have so many problems. As all of us, I have a lot of problems. You cannot imagine how many problems, the things I have to solve. All of us, we do. You, me, all of us, we have problems. But in any moment of your life, in every moment of your life, you must know to choose what is the good part. What do I have to do now? What do I need and must focus on now? The rest, I'm sorry, will have to wait. The rest will have to wait. What is the good part then? What is the most important? And above all, even though you may choose one of the problems you have to focus and to solve it, do not forget that Jesus was referring here towards Martha when he spoke about Mary, that she had chosen the good part. He was saying the following: she understood that the good part is to hear me. So above all problems you have, and the one that you're going to choose to focus and solve it, don't forget, above this, the good part is to hear what God has to say to you, that it may guide you and show you what you must do in regards to this problem. This is the good problem. The good part is to listen to God, is to focus on what He says. The other voices can shout at you, they can speak at you, they can try to call your attention. I don't want to know about them. Pay attention, you who are anxious. One of the reasons why you are anxious is because you keep on listening to many voices. Voices in your mind, in your thoughts, your memories from back in the days, voices of friends, relatives, people that talk to you, comments on social media, news. You keep on listening to many voices. Do you know what? Switch it off. Listen to the voice that matters. I want to know what God thinks. I want to know what God speaks to me. I don't want to know what others tell me. Because if I listen to Him, He will never lie to me. He'll never give me a bad advice. What He says will strengthen me, peace, give me direction. I want to know what He says. This is the good part. That's how you overcome anxiety. It's not taking medication and putting it in your mouth every 3 hours, 6 hours, 12 hours, sedating yourself that you may feel numb, or I will sleep now. No, it's not by taking medication that you will solve this problem. Understand, you are like this because you are all over the place. You are looking at everyone but you and the Word of God that will give you security and peace. Do you want to overcome anxiety? Do you want to overcome anxiety? Choose the good part. And the good part is to hear what God has to say regarding what you are facing, and to turn a deaf ear to the other voices. Don't worry about the other voices, because they are lying voices, full of opinions. They don't matter. They don't matter. But the good part is to hear His voice. When you hear His voice, calmness will enter your heart. Security will enter your heart that will tell you, stay calm, I am with you. I'll guide you for one more problem and everything will go well. Receive this voice now, the voice of the Spirit of God talking to you and calming your heart. If today's video helped you and you know someone that could benefit from it, share it with them, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you may do so now. See you later.